Hello everyone, this is Meltman of Gaming Philosophy. As you can probably tell, we're hopping into some Minecraft, the Direwolf20 edition. I'll be hopping on my friend Marion Coffer's server. I have her and Coffin Builder both joining me via Discord. And we're loading up the server now. Hey guys, I'm in.
I'm going to go ahead and shoot you a friend request so you can add me.
Okay. And I'm running into the starter house. Okay. So, friend request. Ah! There we go. Add his friend. Add his friend. Okay. Oh, wow. Hey, stupid channel, welcome to the stream. Already getting in with the first comment, huh?
Did we do an intro yet? Did I miss it?
Yeah, you missed it because you guys were still talking when it was time to start the stream, so I muted Discord.
Oh, hi guys! my clock says we have 2 minutes until, so I didn't know you were starting it up yet.
Yeah, considering that there is a slight delay, even with me having delays turned off, I always try to start it maybe a little bit early if I can. So, I am seeing this, you know, Japanese kind of like pagoda.
Yeah, take something if you want it. If you don't want it, don't. It's just
Welcome
there.
to our server. Take what you need from the chest to start. Feel free to ask any questions. Here are the rules. No griefing. Don't steal or destroy. Okay.
We are perfectly fine with funny practical jokes and teasing each other.
Mm-hmm. Dangerous line of work like thaumaturgy.
It is dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Just common sense rules.
Don't be causing trouble.
Yeah.
I mean, is anything in there unreasonable? It's just pretty much be courteous. If you're gonna do something that could hurt other people, put it a ways away from their bases. That's all.
Follow the Yellow Brick Road. This way to Brian and Sarah's. Minecraft is life. Well, for some people it is. And I see we already have a floating tree epidemic.
That would be due to me.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Still meaning to fix that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He didn't realize that trees will despawn if you remove all the wood, and the leaves will start despawning, so he's got a lot of floating canopies.
Mm-hmm. That is a really tiny chest. Mini chest with a single puffer fish in it.
A mini chest can hold a full stack of one item, and the penguins just need fish.
Okay.
By the way, we have been on this server for about 3 weeks now. That's all. This is a new server. This is Meltman's first day on it. But
It's
Brian and I
almost
have
a
been
month
building.
old, but it's a brand new server.
It's pretty new.
Mm-hmm. And you even have a road.
Quicker travel between the main points.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to get out of the twilight so I can come into view, but right now it's a long way out.
Okay. So if I hit E and hit the map. Oh, no, I didn't want to claim anything. So that's... How do I don't want to claim something. I want to scroll the map and move it. I can't do that.
No, that's not the map you can scroll on.
Yeah. So there is a section called Wilderness.
Yeah, that means it's
Oh.
unclaimed. Wilderness means it's unclaimed. If you hit J, you can get the map. You can look around better.
Show players. Show villagers. Oh, okay. Oh boy. So. Seeing some really big trees.
Oh yeah, we planted a grove of every type of tree we could find so far. That's our tree grove.
Well, congratulations, Stupid Channel, for hitting 50 stubs already. That's amazing.
Good job. I have no idea what the channel's about, but good job.
Well, I mean, you know.
That grove of trees has very simple rules. If you cut down a tree, which you're welcome to do, just take a sapling and put it back in the same spot so we don't lose our grove. But don't cut down the silverwood or the mega rubber tree because those will be hard to replace.
Okay. I will not do that purposefully. So that's
everything else is free to dig up if you need the wood. And
is that a village?
Yep.
So you have a village over here. Okay.
This is, for anyone who's interested, this is the Feed the Beast mod pack 1.7.10. It's called Direwolf20. Direwolf20 1.7.10. It's a really good mod pack, if you guys don't know what we're playing with.
I kind of handled that in the intro that you didn't hear because you guys were still talking.
Well,
Yeah. All right. All right. You have a wonderful day, Stupid Channel. And Hack, welcome to the stream. Let's see here. Pull up the claim map again. Okay, so that's where I am. This is all wilderness. So you said you had a base way away, and I'm assuming that's not the area you're talking about that's claimed as yours, right?
Yeah, I have a close area, which is my main base, but I put a tiny little Thaumcraft base like 1,000 meters away so it wouldn't mess with anyone.
Okay.
It's up on a slime island.
Ow. As I hurt myself. So, I'm thinking I might be seeing a silverwood tree off in the distance in the wilderness. I may go ahead and just start building there.
There's lots of them around. It might not have a node in it, I'm not sure, but if it's the one kind of close to my tower, that one doesn't have a node for whatever reason.
It looks like it's probably not a silverwood tree, just a tree with blue leaves. The colors are very vibrant. That's something I'm definitely noticing. Maybe a little too vibrant. I may end up go ahead and deciding.
We had to make ours.
No, this is a silverwood tree, and it's a rather bulky one.
To make ours run optimally, we had to go into the options and decrease settings and things. So you might need to do that, change volumes around and decrease.
Oh no! It's just colorful. Yeah,
you can change the lighting.
There are a lot. Okay, think I might have an idea of where base camp is going to be for me, and it's in a magical forest biome. Before I start building though or anything, do you want to come take a look, make sure that I'm not interfering with anything? Because you know I'm going to be hopping into Thaumcraft.
Well, don't put Thaumcraft there.
You don't even know where I am.
If you're close enough to...
Oh, that's just evil.
What?
I broke a block of dirt and it came to life as an ooze.
Yes, if you don't break dirt with a shovel, it comes to life. Not all the time, but a lot of the time.
Okay, so you're saying that in an unclaimed wilderness that is a magical forest, again?
Yeah. I'm almost back. Just a minute.
So I'm going to have to make a shovel.
Yep. Surprise! I was so shocked when that happened when I went the first time I came in.
Yeah, it caught me off guard too. I was not expecting that.
I could have warned you, but where would the fun in that have been?
See, I think these are probably some small rubberwood trees. Yeah, those are rubberwoods. I won't mind those. This is also rubberwood. Probably want to get some rubberwood saplings. I just need a little wood right now. I don't need a lot. There we go. Found some oak that I can go ahead and just take some of the extended branches off of. There we go.
Have you ever been on a server before that had beams or waypoints that you could place?
Yes, but I didn't get too much into it, and I don't know if it's the exact same mod, so...
It just marks where, like, where your house is and things, or if you explored and
I understand the
found something.
concept of the point of it.
If you want to do it, you hit B to set one up. Pick your color, type your name in, and set it up.
Alright, good to know. Okay, so I need to know if this is an okay spot or not. So, at this point I'm sealing myself into a mountainside to avoid running into anything scary. So, let's see here. I'm going to just simply mark the map as to my current location. Kind of an X, but it's really hard to see, but there you go. Let me know if that'll be okay. Alright, let's see here. Hey, Tim! Welcome to the stream. And Nick! Nick, this is Direwolf20. So, yes, very much modded. That is not what I wanted to do. Too much doterite. Not enough stone. There we go.
Okay, sorry, I lost connection and froze up trying to leave the twilight. Yes, I'm coming to see where you are right now. Sorry, everyone, I couldn't answer.
That's okay. Figured something was going on.
How did you say you marked your area? Because we can't see your beams. We can only see our own.
I didn't place a beam.
Okay, that's fine.
I went ahead and used the claim territory tool, so that way you could see it.
Okay.
I figured that was the most logical way to go about doing it. It is really dark right now, and yes, I am aware of that, guys. I will go ahead, the second I have the opportunity to come across some coal, I will make a torch or something, so it is not pitch black in here. Right here, you know? I could probably just go ahead. Oh, that would be a probably end up being a terrible waste of resources if I went ahead and just burned something.
Okay, so I'm looking for you. Do you know which... what are your coordinates?
My coordinates?
Yeah, just X and Y.
-123, negative... Oh, no. -123, 90 is the X and Y with no Z.
Oh, wow, yeah, I think you went out plenty far. Wow, you ran fast.
I really didn't go that far. I did go outside, but it is in a magical forest biome, so there is or is no problem with me doing Thom this far out.
Yeah, that should be fine. So it's X, -123, and Z, 90?
Yeah. No. You didn't ask for Z. You asked for Y.
No, I need X and Z, not Y.
Okay. Give me one moment. My exact location right now, and if you looked at the map, you should see my claim X that I put there right on the locations I'm giving you. X is -123, Z is -46, Y is 91.
Yeah, this should be fine. I couldn't see you on my map. My map didn't extend far enough to catch your X, so sorry.
It's okay.
So you went past the villagers, and oh, I see this forest. Yeah, that looks like that'll work.
All right, so no problem with me go ahead and building there.
Nope.
All right. Ah, crap. Oh, crap. No, I don't want to die this early. Wait a second. I've seen mods where you go ahead and absorb people before. Do you have that? Does this have that morphing mod on it? Oh boy. This is gonna get interesting. Burn logs for charcoal. Yeah, I know that. I just don't have any logs. Because, you know, the very short period I got started, it went quickly to night again.
It says you're right around here. I guess you're underground somewhere.
Nope. Aha! You're right next to me.
I see you now.
What the hell happened to me? Did you throw something at me?
No, that was probably a concussive creeper. Instead of blowing stuff up around them, they transport you a short distance away.
Oh, God bless. That was disturbing. Concussive creepers. Because normal creepers weren't truly enough.
This silverwood does not have a note in it, sorry.
Well, there's multiple silverwoods around. So
Okay, I was just checking out the closest.
I appreciate that. Now that I have a shovel,
Brian still has chickens in his house. I threw like 4 stacks of eggs into his house earlier before he logged on, and they ran everywhere. He's still finding them.
All in payback, of course. I have it coming.
He did it to me the other day several times.
hmm.
But my house is a lot easier to round them up than his. Okay.
Okay. So let's see.
So Jacob, I know you already know this, but you might not have thought of it. That wisp we hear, if you kill it, you can fly. End of story.
Wait, what?
There's a wisp flying around. You can hear it right around your place. If you find it and kill it, you can fly.
When did wisps allow instant flight?
Morphing.
Oh, that's why I asked. Is there morphing in here? And you didn't respond.
Oh, I must not have hit the push to talk button. Sorry, I responded.
I went ahead and went all the way up, and then I had to avoid a creeper, so I fell all the way down. So now I have to get all the way back up. Now I've noticed that there's these nodes of mossy cobble right at ground level. Is that anything special? Should I be worried about dungeons or no?
Nope. It's just pretty.
Oh, okay. Visual effects. All right.
Yep.
Yes, Derek, I see your questions wanting to know if there's going to be Tinker's Construct in here. And I
Yes,
don't...
Tinker's Construct is in here.
Okay, there you go, Derek. I don't know how much I'm going to be going into that since my goal is going to be mostly focusing on Thaumcraft since that's the mod I personally enjoy, but I will expand out into other mods eventually. Right now, it's just clearing off this mountaintop so I can go ahead and make a decent base out of it. And working out how I'm going to pull that off. Why is there a pig here now?
He clearly wants to be your friend.
Oh, no. Oh, boy.
Here's my skin. Twilight Princess Zelda.
Why am I not surprised?
And here's the form you will more often see me in, so don't attack when you see this out in the wild.
Okay, so make sure to go ahead and file the book back away into the library. I see it flying around
The books only naturally exist in a Lich Castle, so it makes sense to be a book around here because you know it's me. There's no wild books that are going to attack you.
So, yeah. So it's entirely like Mirror Mask. So question.
Answer.
If I morphed into one of these dirts that I've had to kill...
You don't take full damage in their form.
Oh,
That's their
okay.
benefit.
I wasn't going to ask that, but sure, that's good to know.
Okay, what was your question?
Would I literally blend in just like the dirt?
No, you'd look like that bigger piece, so it wouldn't quite blend in with a regular dirt block. But that would be funny. Do you want me to tell you how to morph so you'll know when you
I've
kill
used
something?
morph commands before, but it's been a very long time, so...
In this server, it's either one of the bracket buttons next to your P button will bring up the morph screen. That's all you need.
So I have to bracket my P.
Sure. Tinkers looks really fun, Derek. I haven't gotten into it myself yet, and I want to, so I'm very curious about how it works. I can read off the mod list if anyone is interested. I keep seeing you guys asking what mods are on here, or you could just look up Direwolf20 1.7.10 and see the mod list.
I mean, Direwolf20 is a very common mod pack, so I mean, I think most people should know if you just say, you know, it's the Direwolf20 mod pack for Feed the Beast.
Yes, but there's a newer one since this one that's still being worked on, so there's a few different ones, but yeah, mostly it's the same mods.
Mm-hmm. Haha. Oh, I don't have control over the server, so I cannot set those settings. And I don't know if those settings are being used or not, but thank you for the suggestion.
What suggestion?
Tim was giving me the command to go ahead and make sure so when you die you keep your inventory instead of losing your items.
Oh, I didn't know about that. If you soulbind something, you won't lose it, but that's interesting.
No. This means you never, no matter how you die, no matter what the situation, you keep your inventory.
Yeah, I got what you're saying.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was the thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, there's some things we can't do because while this is our server, it's being hosted through a bigger. We can't host a good server on our own, so there's a few changes we can make to it. Mostly, it's hosted through someone else.
Oh, it's a server command. So literally, if you went ahead and went to the place that's hosting it and you entered that server command /game rule keep inventory true, then it would automatically do that for everyone. But again, it's one of those game rules that's like kind of, if there's no risk of losing your inventory, then...
Jacob, did you look around and realize you have an eerie biome right here next to you? Just making sure you knew that.
Yeah. I haven't really explored it all, actually. I was just looking for a nice picturesque viewpoint. It was near the magical forest. So, and with the eerie biome... It is
very pretty.
Mm-hmm. I don't like that placement. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, something's wrong with your magical forest. Not a single one of these silverwoods has a node in it.
Well, I can fix that.
Well, I bid you adieu. You know where our places are if you want to come see my place. And if you kill the wisp or something, you can fly and cover more territory if you want to check things out.
Absolutely. Thank you for the suggestion. I know this is going to be very basic starting out, guys. I'm just kind of going ahead and getting a very simple workshop set up. I will be transitioning to better materials eventually, as well as getting more wood. It's just a very simple kind of shack that I'm starting out with.
I know you don't want help, but will you allow me to give you one thing?
What is the one thing?
It's an ender pouch that connects to us, so if you get in trouble, need an item, or need to pass something along, you can stick it in there and just instantly grab it from wherever. From us.
Do you recommend it?
I do, because one, if you're adventuring somewhere and you want to protect something you made that's important, you can stick it in there and it won't die. When you die, it'll stay in the pouch with the rest of us. And two, if you're like, oh crap, I need a torch, or I'm starving, I need food, we can just toss something in the pouch and you can pull it right out.
Okay.
We'll try not to use it if we don't need it, but it'll be there for emergencies.
I suppose. Okay. Hey Solar Blaze, welcome to the channel. Alright everyone. Simple shacks don't have over 300 blocks in them. It's a simple shack for me, okay? Come on guys.
Applied Energistics is in here, Derek. Little note on the bed, if you want night to pass, at least 50% of the people on the server have to be sleeping for it to pass the night. So if you toss down a bed, let us know, and either Brian or I will jump in it if you want to sleep.
Okay. Okay. Well, I don't have the materials to make a bed yet, so...
Yep, just letting you know when it comes time.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so unclaim this area. Now we will go ahead and claim that little square there. Yes.
I'm sorry, Brian, I meant to give you some of those Naga scales earlier. Do you want some of them? From when we killed the Naga?
Okay.
Sure.
Let's see here.
There you go.
I'm sorry. I'm just kind of throwing it together there, Tim. It's just wood, though. I mean, this is what I would call a start on a starting house. Let's see here. Who is that? You're likely hearing Marion Coffer's voice, Solar Blaze. She's an occasional someone that guests on my streams. I would say a personal friend.
I was on the stream last night.
Mm-hmm.
Usually with Don't Starve. A couple others when we played before.
Yeah. That's perfectly alright, stupid. You're welcome to go ahead and fall asleep watching the stream if you want. Yes, I need a lot of stuff because I am planning to go ahead and focus on thaumaturgy, so that's going to require a good amount of resource gathering. When is Subnautica? I'm thinking about doing the Subnautica stream tomorrow.
had a lot of requests for that.
Well, I get requests for it often, but the views for it don't always turn out as well. I think it's that I have regular viewers that enjoy it, but they don't often bring in a large audience, it seems. So it's a niche audience, I think, at this point. Which, you know, I have no problem doing it because I enjoy the heck out of playing that game, so... I need to figure out how to hit a solid path. Is this a Singloo?
I mean, it's almost as much fun as I Am Bread.
No, I Am Bread is in no way comparable to Subnautica. I mean, you know, if everything was you in the tight, cave-like structures in the largest sub and having to maneuver with that, then it would be more like I Am Bread. Okay, so I need to get wood. Oh, more wood, rather. Without killing myself from falling. Yay! Wasn't me. No one heard that.
What wasn't you?
No one heard that. I'm not out at night collecting different forms.
Always a good thing to do, especially once you get a flying one. And a fireproof one, and a squid to swim in the water.
Let's see here. Let's see here. Dum, 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 da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. And here's the advantage of changing to this form. Okay, so I can easily get in and out of my house this way. Da, 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 da.
Oh, Tim, I forgot the spider morph can climb up walls. That's a good point, too.
Yep. It's precisely what I was doing.
Hello, Spider Jacob.
Hey, how's it going? Spider melt, spider melt.
There you go. Behind you is the ender pouch. If there's something you need or something you want to show to us, let us know. You just right click on it and it'll open up the interface and we all carry one.
Alright. Like you actively carry it all the time.
All the time, actively carry it on us. If I'm going someplace and I'm like, this is dangerous, I don't want to lose my enchanted diamond pickaxe, I toss it in there so it doesn't get lost. If we're like, here Brian, take some of this because you're low on food, I toss it to him. It's a handy system. Do what you want with it, but it's there.
Go away, creepers. Do not want any of your shiznit. I just want to get some wood. Get away.
That's what she said? Tim, with most servers, you'd worry about putting diamonds in there, but we are not here to grief each other. We only have friends on here right now, and that Ender pouch is only linked to friends on here. If some stranger gets on here, we wouldn't give them a linked Ender pouch to us until we trusted them. The rules are we can tease each other, do funny little tricks and things on each other, but we do not attack each other or break each other's houses or steal each other's stuff without them giving permission to access their inventory. Gentle griefing only.
Well, the fact that anytime I go ahead and dig up some dirt, it could turn into a springy little ooze dirt thing.
Make a shovel and it won't. They don't do
I know. I'm used to go ahead and being able to like nerd pole and stuff with just using dirt and punching things, but no, not on this server.
Yeah, it took me a couple days to like get used to do not dig the dirt without a shovel.
Uh-huh. Alright. All the trees in here seem to be freaking massive. I mean, if you're a fan of big wood.
I like big trees and I cannot lie.
You other ladies can't deny. Oh boy. Starting to wonder if I'm looking at a different tree here. Yeah, I think two trees grew together or something, because this is just way too much to be one tree. Ooh, an apple. Okay. Oh. That. Okay. Yeah, there were a couple trees that were combined together. Alright. You have a game idea. What kind of game idea do you have? Always willing to listen to people's ideas for games. Ooh, mana beans grow a lot like coconuts. Well, I really dislike that, but okay. That was not fun. Note to self, never turn into a spider near a ledge. Even if you try to turn back to a person, there is a high likelihood that you will go ahead and be merged into a solid object.
You know what? I bet we destroyed the nodes in these trees. You are in the same magic forest as that little starting area was, I just realized. And the spawn point right here is right next to an Eldritch altar, and we destroyed the Eldritch, so that might have given a reason for the nodes to dissipate. It was killing everyone when they spawned in.
So what you're saying is you weakened the nodes in this area pretty severely.
We had to. It was the spawn point, and we kept dying every time everyone spawned in. They were killed immediately by the Eldritch. It was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to destroy his altar.
Okay. All right. So we're going to take... No. It just happened. Come on. Don't be like this game. No. This one. Thank you. All right. Hey, the Drifty Isaac, welcome to the stream. Yeah. All right, and then we're gonna go and put this coal in.
So apparently, I don't know if you saw, the game idea was GTA 5 online.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw that. There used to be a button you could press where it would allow you to go ahead and just see what elements would be in different objects.
Yeah, you have to use a thaumaturge to do that.
Yeah, they used to just be something you could press control and it would filter it.
Nope. You want a thaumaturge?
Nah, we'll find one on my own.
You gotta make it, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Kinda figured. The tools seem to break really quick. I seem to be noticing that.
Using wood or stone right now?
Stone? My gosh, why would I still be using wood?
I don't know. Why are you still in human form without armor?
Guess I just started?
Exactly.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, getting to, you know... Okay, let's see here. Oh. That work? Yep, that works. Up, up. 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 There you go. Plenty of illumination there. All right. Make a sword? Nah. I'll pass on making a sword, thank you though.
Who needs sword?
I mean, come on. Oh, I know that that was going to be a temptation for someone. Come on, get in there.
What's a temptation?
I can swing my sword. The whole,
I don't even see that in the chat.
you're looking at the wrong chat.
Oh.
It was a song that Tobuscus, a Minecraft Let's Player, and a fairly viral individual, popularized.
I approve of your house rules, Brian.
Thank you.
House rules.
He put a book inside his house for anyone who wants to come by into his house with his own personal rules.
Did you read the other one too?
Oh no, you said not to read that one. You said to read the other one.
No, I meant read the other one. Don't read the house rules.
Oh. I misunderstood.
Okay, so
That's okay, but I'm glad you read that one too.
Oh, we're writing a novel, are we? Cool.
Too little something.
I see you haven't signed it yet, so you're planning to continue it?
Yep.
Wait, turn and face me, Brian. Oh my gosh, you look like a puppy dog more than the beast with your armor on. It's adorable and scary at the same time.
Like a bulldog.
No, no, not like a bulldog. A much less intimidating dog than a bulldog.
like a Sheltie?
Maybe a little more intimidating than a Sheltie.
Oh, okay.
There's a happy medium in.
All right.
So guys, I'm desperately trying to decide whether to let him get established first or to start pranking him. And I'm holding myself back. So
Oh, it's okay. I started pranking someone when they first introduced me to their Morse server. First thing I killed was a creeper. Then while they were setting up their base at the very starting, I went ahead and morphed into a creeper, then came up right behind them, crouched so my name didn't appear, and just sat there until they turned around.
yep.
Inside their own house that they had just built. I think I actually got that on stream. You'd have to look back in my Minecraft playlist, but yeah. It was the Shady Whale, and I think I spooked him pretty good. Hello.
Hello. There are a lot of levels here. Whoops. That didn't go down.
Nope, not yet.
Let me give you your dirt back since you're having trouble, it seems, collecting that. Without it coming alive and attacking you.
Yeah, collecting the dirt is not a priority. But setting this mine up so I can go ahead and get stone is. And hopefully we can go ahead and transition into iron here. Okay. What am I doing? well, I am actually mining out this base for the stone that I'm going to need, because honestly, a wood structure is very vulnerable. One, so I'm going to be wanting to, as it gets threatened and damaged, I'm going to want to go ahead and eventually trade the wood out for stone. Two, I'm go ahead and mining deeper into this mountain in hopes to find things like iron nodes, so I can switch to iron. And then of course, let's see here. Okay, get that started. Plus, it's nighttime right now. You have a lot of hearts in that form. I do mean a lot of hearts.
Oh, no, it's not the form. It's this form has the same as a person, 10 hearts, but I've been making heart canisters for Brian and I.
Okay. Oh, the Brian has left the game.
Yeah, my computer crashes. You'll see me go in and out through the night.
And I just remembered something. If there are spiders in the game, the best way to avoid spiders climbing up the side of my building is ledges.
Hey, Melt,
Yes.
check this out.
Just like put a beehive on the top of my base, or is that an egg? Golden egg. Okay. What does it do? Why is it spinning? Do I need to be worried? What the bloody hell? Oh, it is tearing up apart my...
No, it'll put it back. It'll put them back. Don't worry. Of course, I've never done it on a wood structure before. Okay, that didn't quite go as planned.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look what hatched from it.
Is that a mini you?
Yep. She won't attack at all.
Alright.
She just runs around and looks adorable. I'm sorry, we always did it on a cobblestone structure and it didn't destroy the ground like that. I didn't realize it would destroy wood.
Well, you know, cobblestone is, you know, somewhat blast resistant.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's no big deal.
It wasn't supposed to cause any damage. It was just supposed to be cute.
Yeah. It's alright. It's no big deal. I'm out of wood now.
If you were to place one of those eggs, it would make a mini you. Whoever places it, it makes a miniature of them. But beware, if you place one, your mini me likes to pick you up, and that can kill you sometimes if he picks you up and drags you under something you're too short for, unless you get off his arms quick enough. So.
Okay. Alright, so it looks like I probably need to make a hoe and go ahead and look at making a garden, as well as an orchard for tree farming. So let's go ahead and grab this and this. And we have barley seeds, which are not going to be mandrake seeds, belladonna seeds. No, we'll just go with normal seeds. Okay. Okay. Oh, crap. Go away. Well, if I ended up with too much dirt at some point, I can always go ahead and farm experience from it now.
That's true.
Ooh. Experience extractor options. I believe there's a block breaker in this too. Does the block breaker have the same effect as mining it without a shovel? Then literally I can go ahead and have a block placer placing dirt, a block breaker breaking it, turning it into oozes, then have it go ahead and put through a grinder that'll grind it up and kill it, making it drop its experience, and then that has an experience drain underneath it. So literally I can turn dirt into liquid experience. That's an idea. An idea I just had. May not be a good one though. We'll have to try it out and see. But for now, oh.
You should give them a tour of our places soon.
That would be good. That'd be fun.
Hey, Tunnelfish. How's it going? Yeah, I don't think this is going to stress out my video card either. It is what you would definitely refer to as a safe game.
It's relaxing.
It is. Although, I don't know, Meltman seems to be getting pretty stressed from it. I find it relaxing.
You know, I get more stress from people who go ahead and saying that I'm stressed than actually being stressed.
Touchy.
Squeeze me. There we go. Okay. So what I'm hearing from you two is you would like me to show off your bases.
Yeah, come see what we've built so far.
Yeah, I saw that coming a mile away. By the way, you're not the only flying book.
I know.
Okay.
Brian's a flying book too, because it's the flying creature that's easiest to see with the most health. If you become a wisp, it's really hard to see him when you're trying to follow each other.
Really? Nausea?
Oh, Brian, come look at our grove. The rainbow saplings grew.
Coming.
At least some of them grew. Wow, I put those close. It was nighttime when I put them down. Those are kind of closer together than I intended.
Well, that's a strikeout on what I was looking for.
And only the ones on that side grew.
Hobgoblin.
Ooh.
Pretty, aren't they?
Very pretty.
I'm not seeing any bats, unfortunately.
Killed a wisp.
Yeah, I didn't see any wisps to kill.
Oh, he was there right around you. Must have despawned.
Yeah. That's why I'm in a cave looking for bats. Was that an in-game or an not in-game meow?
Oh, that meow means there's a wither witch nearby. They often spawn with their wither cats. It's a mean meow.
Doesn't sound like a mean meow.
I know, I went towards it the first time too, like, oh, I want to find the kitty kitty. No, you don't want to find the kitty kitty until you have armor.
Oh, I found the iron that I need to get started on the Thaumcraft. At least I'm pretty sure that's enough iron. So I struck out on that for finding a bat. So there's one in here somewhere. No, I already went through here. No bats.
No bats.
Ah. There we go. And flying form hoe.
You got one? Yay!
Yeah, that's why I went in there.
Now, the bat doesn't have much health, but yeah.
Yeah,
great for
but
flying
I
and
mean,
exploring.
in a pinch, that'll help. And that will make it easier for me to tour your guys' bases. Let's see, was it? Yeah, it was shift to get down. Alright. Okay.
So, note to self, if you see a bat flying around you, make sure it's not Milkman before you attack.
Well, I mean, you know, bats you commonly don't flying around in the open. You find them in caves.
Well, in this server, sometimes you'll find them above ground just randomly flying around, and I'm not sure why.
Mm-hmm.
Rarely, but I've seen them a couple times.
Someone's using a lot of redstone. And that's to go ahead and separate different types of trees, apparently.
Yeah, that's not the chopped bountiful grove. That's just our pretty grove. To the east, you'll find the grove with no walls or anything.
Okay,
where
so
you
does
can
somebody
chop
want to
whatever.
go ahead and give me a guided tour of their place, or shall I go back to doing something else? Is this oil right here?
Yes,
My
but
God.
that's not the source block, so it's hard to grab.
Oh.
Here's our horses with their armor on, Rorschach and Oreo. The asphalt makes it really quick to run, so you can run between all these places.
Mm-hmm.
If you want any food, here's our farm with the golems harvesting and the animals and their feeding bins. This is, as you can see from the gold entrance, the Golden Corral.
Mm-hmm. God. Okay.
There's a drawbridge to get up. That's before we had flying. We realized we had flying. Okay. That's James's place in the redwood over there. I won't even try to tour that. If you need any berry bushes, feel free to take some of mine. I've also got a lot of sugarcane here. This is my place, fondly known as Stark Naked Tower instead of Stark Tower. We're big on the puns in here.
Stark Naked Tower.
Yes. Right here is my main treasury. I haven't closed it off yet because it's just so handy to fly in and out. So if you need items, just let me know what you're taking. I don't even see you. Are you here?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Oh, okay. Up here, there's a lot more rooms in here, but the most important are that, and up here is, what is that?
An oversized nether portal?
No, what is it? Come on, somebody's got to know what that is.
An oversized twilight portal?
It is another portal, yes, that's not the point. What is it?
It's your attempt to reference Stargate?
Yes. I had a much better looking Stargate, but I didn't realize it has to be a perfect rectangle to make a nether. So on this side you can see I had to make a perfect rectangle, and then it's hard to superimpose a circle over a perfect rectangle. That looks very good. So my first attempt was much better, but it couldn't be turned into a portal.
You would have had to make the circle's width much wider and the portal much smaller in the center.
Yeah, and then it would have looked even worse doing that.
It would have been chunkier, yes.
Yeah. So unfortunately, that's the best I could do with fitting a square in a circle behind a circle.
Square peg, round hole.
There's more stuff downstairs. I got an elevator system here. But anyway, it's a working down elevator. The up's only a ladder right now because
you could probably fly to where you needed to go anyways.
Yeah, exactly. So I haven't worked more on making the up elevator work. So it's a ladder up.
Let's see, quantum energy device. Poking out the bottom of your floor. Oh boy. So you guys have gotten a lot done.
Quite a bit.
And I'm assuming if I fly over here...
Yeah, we've been working for a few weeks on fun stuff.
Now, Brian, anything special about your place?
Oh yes, come follow me.
Brian's place is really cool but confusing as all get out.
Why would you say that? Oh, that's the Twilight Portal? Okay.
Because it's confusing as all get out. He kept adding on at different odd angles and different levels, so you get lost in his house really easily.
Sarah's skylight, Cassie's room. This looks like a basic sorting area. Project box, crafting, yeah, yada yada yada. You have a theater?
It looks pretty cool too.
Oh yeah.
And he has the Twilight Portal. Right now the only one in existence. We gotta make another one.
Oh boy. Concessions. Oh, they actually work. They're vending machines. Nice touch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Main house. Okay. Marcus room, throne room. Okay. I need to put the sword back. Just want to, there we go. It's very sword and a stony.
Right.
Crafting area. Like what you did with the bedroom. Have your own little fireplace. Of course, you made sure that this was amply stone in here, so no risk of accidents.
Yeah. There's
BRB.
more.
Okay. More of a dining area here. Mm. Mm. Ah, enchanting room. Okay. Room.
Don't really have any trophies. Yeah, well, we have them, just nothing to put them on yet.
Hmm. Was this a spa? Beach room? Ha! Oh god, the glowstone placement. I love it.
Isn't it great? It's my pride.
Roger Rabbit. Oh. Oh. I was thinking for a moment there. Is the other one Jessica? But no, Matilda and Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, Jessica's too sexy of a name. Like, you know,
Well, I mean, you know, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Movie reference.
Oh yeah, it astounds me how many people haven't seen that movie.
Well, I would consider it a cult classic, but others would disagree.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yay, welcome back.
Yeah, I can see how the layout is a little confusing in his space, but it is pretty awesome looking.
Well,
Yeah, he went for the castle. I went for the modern tower. James is building in a tree. They had already started their bases, and I was still just mining minerals, so I was like, I didn't want to copy what they were doing, so I went for a different look.
Oh, God. I get that Derek's a little bit excitable, and I understand that, guys. If it becomes an issue in chat where people are spamming it too frequently, I will go ahead and look at options like slow mode. I don't want to have to do that. But I do know at some point the channel might grow to that point where I have to consider those kind of options.
Hey, Brian, you want to go kill a Hydra?
Sure.
Okay, let me go gear up. And I marked where the closest one to our portal is.
Sweet.
And then we can go check out the Dark Forest if we want. Now that Meltman knows where our stuff is in case he needs anything.
Well, I kind of already ran past most of the places already. Oh, the little Minnie, you put herself in a corner.
Told you she's cute.
Hi, little Marion Coffer. How are you doing? She's like, nope,
Look,
gone. I'm gone. I'm gonna go down in the mine now. I'm like, okay. Nope. She decided she didn't want to be down there either.
They're super cute until you make one that of your own, and then they annoy the heck out of you.
Because they're constantly
Both of ours
picking
have
you
killed
up.
us. Yes, and they decide to run into a place that you can't fit. If you hit
There is a lot of buzzing coming over your mic.
Sorry, that's why I'm on push to talk. If you hit shift, you can get off their shoulders.
There we go. She punched and knocked down my torch. She just,
I told you they did that.
Mine has never done that to me.
She's running around and she's the little brat. I know she has to be your clone now.
You can kill her if you have to, but that would be really sad.
I'm not gonna kill her. I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure that torches aren't at punch height.
Brian, if you kill one, can you morph into a mini-me?
Oh my god.
Maybe.
The Marion Coffer army. Just what you needed, clones of yourself.
Well, see, I had said privately between me and Marion Coffer that we should find Oompa Loompa skins and make tons of them, and then make Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, because, you know.
And then put all the golden eggs up.
Oh god.
Brian, I forgot. You said you needed 1 ruby from me, right?
Yes.
I should smelt those down. All right. Uh-huh. Oh, I know, Derek. I will explore the lava zone in Subnautica when I go ahead and play Subnautica. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and focus on Minecraft, though. Hey, Kingdom Gamer. Yeah, Minecraft has some nice atmospheric music. Let's see here.
Brian, I sent you the ruby. Sorry, I was talking to James.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, I can't find my sword now. I don't know what I did with it.
Then give it.
Okay.
I am down to 2 rubies, but I had to repair Liebe Schwartz.
Liebe what now?
I used an anvil to name my sword, Liebe Schwartz, because James made it, gave it to me, and it's enchanted, and I like it a lot. And so I named it Liebe Schwartz, which is apparently German for, like, love sword, which sounds really bad.
No, I'm sure that doesn't sound bad at all.
But I named it so I would keep it apart from the others.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I might not need that ruby after on my sword.
Okay.
When I do find it, I might rename it the Schwartz.
Gosh dang it, she punched another torch.
Yeah, mine kept doing that. My torches kept being missing, and Sarah kept asking me why. What's going on? And I'm like, he's knocking them down.
The little punk.
Okay, I think I'm ready. I'm coming through the portal.
Okay. Okay. Hopefully, they only punch ones that are at the same height.
Yeah, they must, because she can never reach mine. Mine have never been punched down. Okay, Brian, I am ready to go to the Twilight if you are.
I'm going there now.
You just left the game.
Well, then I guess I'm not.
Like, I'm gonna go to the... No, you're not. But, aww.
But I wanna.
Okay.
I'm trying to find where I put my pocket crafting table again. I keep losing it.
Well, I have a crafting table in my objects box, and politics is a stick and that, so.
Alright. Let's see here. Let's see.
Oh well, I guess I'll go with that one. Although I should probably bring $1. Darn it, where are my dollies? I gotta make more. Oh no, here I found them.
And how do I make the research table again? It's been so long. Spell table, oak table, typeset table. Casting table. Pencil table. Okay. This is what we're gonna do.
Okay, I'm headed to your Twilight portal. Welcome back.
Thank you.
I'm jumping into the portal now. It's so nice not to hit our heads coming out the other side.
Yes, very much so.
Aaron Coffer, you've made a research table already, right? If you replied, you didn't unmute yourself first.
Okay, what did you say?
Research table.
I don't think I've made one of those yet.
Yes, you caught me right as I was loading into the Twilight. I can't talk when I'm in the loading screen between.
Okay, is it 2 normal tables and an ink jar?
Yes, no, it's not 2 normal tables, it's 2 of the Thaumcraft tables. If you type in table, it's down lower, it's under the Thaumcraft mod, and an ink, quill and ink.
Okay, the arcane work table or the table that's specific to Thaumcraft?
The table that's specific to Thaumcraft. Here, 1 second.
And there are 2 of them, right?
Yeah. Yes, you have to place 2 side by side.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's the table almost at the bottom of the screen, right
Oh,
next
no,
to
no,
the
no. I
deconstruction
get that.
table.
I get that. That's not
Table
the problem.
915.
I already had those made up and everything.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, and then you click on it with the quill and ink.
quill and ink. That's what I need to be doing. The quill and ink is made with just a feather and a ink sac. And do I need a potion empty jar for that as well?
I believe so. It's been a while since I made my set.
Okay. So I need to find a body of water that has squids in it. I'm thinking I might have some luck here. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. There we are.
It's called infused scribing tools. I believe. Maybe not. Maybe not. No, that's not correct.
Okay.
It looks like that, but that's a different recipe. Okay, it's just called scribing tools, not the infused scribing tools. That's the correct one. Yes, I'm absolutely sure that's the correct one.
Okay. Now, I remember someone saying about there being a bunch of chickens about.
Well, yeah, in that farm we showed you.
Okay.
If you need a I know you can make one, but I have found like 4 frickin' Thaumonomicons sit around on my travels, and they're all in my library box. So just so you know, you're welcome to one of them. Okay, Brian, are you in the Twilight?
Yep, I'm already up in the air.
See me?
Yep.
Okay, this way. Only 500 meters.
Giant rubberwood tree.
You found a giant rubberwood already?
No, it's not too far from base.
Oh, the one I planted?
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to miss.
Okay, I thought you meant you found a sapling. It took me like days of playing to find those saplings in chests. The one thing I haven't found that I'm desperately looking for is a division sigil. I know they're found in dungeon chests. You can't craft it, but I've been in so many different dungeons and I cannot find a division sigil. So
Right.
if you happen to come across one, or more than one, do share.
Okay, so taking a wisp on as a bat is probably not the smartest idea I've ever had.
No. Because you died.
Oh, wow, I see him.
Okay, Brian, just avoid, he's pretty slow, just avoid the fire streams and hit him on the head.
No, I did not die, but I got pretty damn close to it. Okay. I need sand, that's what I need. Unless this just lets me go ahead and... yeah. Yep. So. And being able to fly around makes this so much easier. Ta-da!
I feel kind of bad, like we're teasing the poor creature. Okay, he's gonna grow more heads now.
What are you guys doing?
Killing a Hydra.
Why?
Why not?
What did he ever do to you?
He's going fire at us, and besides, he's got fiery blood and things we want. Plus, this has a mod pack where you can't progress through the Twilight until you kill each step. You have to kill the Naga, then you unlock the Lich. You kill the Lich, then you kill the Minotaur, then you kill the Hydra. How did you die?
Well, he ran out of hit points.
I'll keep him here. I'll keep his health where so it doesn't refill.
I gotta make me a sword because I lost everything.
You didn't back off when your health was low and eat something?
That wasn't the problem. My control started sticking.
Oh, shoot.
There we go. Wow, this has changed a lot since I played it last.
Like what? Oh, Thaumcraft has?
Yeah.
Whoops, I got hit. Refill?
Okay.
On my way back.
Okay.
I doubt there is, but there's no way that you can get to my grave, is there?
I don't even see it. It must be like right under him. Oh, I see your stuff. Yes, it's like pretty much right below him.
I'm low on food, too.
Of course you did. I was like, good thing I have the top of my base lit, and then it's not because the torches have been knocked off and despawned. Okay.
Oh, poor thing.
Okay.
Okay. I wanted you to kill it to make sure that would open the next part for you.
Let's see.
Sorry you died. Get your stuff back on. The Hydras are kind of cool, I think.
What is this amphibian counter I see in the corner?
This what?
I have an amphibian thing with a counter counting down.
Oh, you must have been hit with a debuff or something. It's either a buff or a debuff when those things count down like that.
Maybe you were turned into a frog for a short period of time?
That would have been awesome.
That would have been cool. Oh, apparently this is definitely a fire swamp. Random fire shoots out of the ground.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
I don't think of Hydra, I always think of Hercules.
Oh, enough with the cutting head thing. I think of Hail Hydra now, but you're right, Hercules is cute.
No, the Disney movie.
I have no idea where you are, Brian.
Alright.
I'm right above the Hydra where we killed him.
Alright, folks. I am going to go ahead and
Hi, you just went back.
take a quick break, and I'll be right back momentarily.
Oh, there you are.
Like, you went right by me. Before that?
Yeah, about the beast.
Yeah.
What did who now?
Okay, what direction did you go in?
Okay. I tried to grab his body where he fell off and see if he dropped anything, but there are a lot of blitzes in there, so I'm getting out of here.
Blitzes?
I see you.
You don't mean blazes?
Not blazes. They look like blazes, but they're white and they spawn in other areas than the Nether.
Okay.
Okay. Brian. Okay, see you. Pick a direction, because there's a dark forest in pretty much every direction. They're hard to miss. They're huge. Preferably a direction that we don't have to go through this stupid rain.
Okay. Well, I'm glad the infinite water trick still works.
I'll follow you.
And
Okay.
I have, for some reason, I must have hit a strange button because I have red lines crossing my page everywhere.
Red lines. And you're in the overworld?
Yeah, never mind. I figured out what it is. Minecraft is
it?
using a similar hotkey that I use for my streaming software. So when I went to go ahead and put my intermission page up, it was misreading it as a button press for that hotkey instead of telling my streaming software that I need to go ahead and have a short break.
Oh, so. Very interesting.
I think the key is designed to help you identify chunks. Alright.
And Brian, I know there's a forest this way because we passed through two of them trying to get to that place earlier, so I just don't remember how far.
That's fine.
I don't know where we're gonna end up, but I'm pretty sure I know where we're going.
Something like that.
Sounding an awful lot like the Scarecrow.
We have a lot of Wizard of Oz references.
I wonder why that is.
I don't know. Do you have a theory you'd like to share with the class?
If I only had a brain.
If I only had a heart.
A brain.
Courage. Put 'em on. Put 'em on.
Put 'em on.
You know, it'd be interesting if you talked to the original writers and found out that the characters were based off of real people.
Well, I'm sure every artist imitates something in their life they know. It might not be entirely based off one specific person, but bits of people they know. The inspiration has to come from somewhere.
Yeah, but I mean, someone you know personally and say inspired by a character on a TV series, like, you know, for all we know, that could have been inspired by the Three Stooges.
I think Frank Baum was writing before Three Stooges, right?
Well,
Before
the Three Stooges were still in black and white at their early days, so...
Yeah, but I thought he wrote The Wizard of Oz before television, but maybe not.
Ooh, that's an idea. I didn't think about that. I was thinking of just timeline for the actual movie, not for the actual book. The book could be technically much earlier. I don't know the timeline for that. So...
Okay, Brian, I must have picked, like, the farthest direction from freaking Dark Forest.
That's okay. We're pretty much at the, like, enchanted forest that we were coming to earlier, so...
I know we passed over two on this path, on this flight path earlier, so... What the freaking heck? Oh, it's because I'm coming at a different angle. How did I do that?
Skill and talent, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, here it is.
I don't see it yet, but I'm following you.
Nope, I'm wrong.
Why are you
What? Why are you listening to me?
Because there's rare occasions where you're wrong. It's like, you know...
There it is on the left. See it? Dark Forest?
Not quite yet, but I'm still coming.
Is your blindness cured?
For the most part, yeah.
Like when you fly over this, you can see now?
It just looks black to me.
But I mean, it's not
Well, I
surrounding
mean, I
you.
see it.
But it's not surrounding you in complete black now, right?
No, it just looks really dark. I see
Yeah,
that,
it's gonna
like,
be dark. It's gonna be really dark, but if you weren't cured of, if you hadn't unlocked this part, then it would have been like complete blackness. You couldn't have seen anything.
Alright.
Yeah, did you already go down?
No, I haven't. Now here's the thing. The proper way to do this is to come in at the edge of the forest and travel through, killing things and putting up torches until we find the Goblin Fortress in there. We could fly over this, since we have flight, and just find the Goblin Fortress and drop down from there, but that seems a little cheap.
Yeah, morphing makes things a lot easier in a lot of different ways.
Come with
Question. If you're the one to end the final blow on the end dragon...
I've never fought the end dragon. What about it?
Would you be able to morph into it?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. There's certain creatures you can't, so I think that one you can't. Probably. I don't know. We can't morph into hydras, and we killed the hydra, so...
Wait, where'd you go? I don't see you.
Well, it could be that the end dragon is a vanilla creature,
towards me on the map.
And it works for all the vanilla creatures, and where the hydra is not vanilla.
True.
So
but it works on things that aren't vanilla either, just on really big mob bosses, it doesn't. It did work on the Ministroom, but not on all the really big mob bosses. They're kind of exceptions to the rule. Okay, so here's the castle we're looking for, but we can't get in there until we go to the bottom and find a room to put a trophy on the pedestal, okay?
I didn't see where you went.
Okay, I'm right here. Can you see me?
Yeah, no, I see you.
Okay, follow me. This is the castle we're trying to get to, but if you come closer, you'll see it's surrounded in green squares, which means we have not unlocked this because we haven't found the room to open it, to put the trophy on the pedestal, okay? So we have to drop down to the bottom. So let's find the edge of the forest closest to this. Here we go. This is an edge not too far away. Wait, nope, that's not an edge. That's more of the dark forest. Darn it. What's the best way to get into this? Just fly down next to it?
Maybe.
Okay, here goes nothing. Can you see me still?
Yep, I'm on the ground.
Okay, be very careful. Okay, so we need to find a room that has a latent pedestal and place that Hydra trophy we just got on it.
Okay.
I don't see you.
I'm right here beside you.
Oh, okay, I see you.
Oh, God. I just had a nostalgia moment.
You can't go in there yet, it's still got squares.
So you guys keep on saying Hydra this, Hydra that, and I'm thinking, you know, of course, making the reference to Marvel, Hail Hydra, and then that whole Hydra call that they do reminded me of another cartoon with a villain group that had a specific name, Cobra.
Okay.
And they even have like a theme song. that I think they used for, it may have just been for the movie. And I'm just, you know, thinking back to the similarities. I'm like, wow. Hydra and Cobra could be the same organization, just with a different name.
A reskinned organization.
Who even has the rights to G.I. Joe products now? And
Hasbro.
licensing. Hasbro?
Yeah, they're working on a whole Hasbro universe, or they were, where it's gonna be like G.I. Joe, Cobra, Transformers.
If you ask a question about movies, Brian's gonna know the answer. Brian, I have no idea what I'm doing down here. I have never fought this type of thing before, so your guess is as good as mine.
Okay.
Just stay safe.
So, Marienkoff.
Okay. Yes?
For doing research, you still need paper for that, correct?
Yep. You can take some of my sugarcane if you want and plant your own plantation.
Where do I insert the paper at?
You just carry the paper and another ink and quill pen in your inventory, and then when you want to make a piece of research looking through the Thaumonomicon, you just click on it and it'll write it up. Okay, so apparently, Brian, we can't click on these and go into them yet. Yeah, it just gives me a wall of stuff.
Yeah,
so we
that's
can't.
all I'm saying.
Okay, so there's got to be another room somewhere.
Maybe higher?
No, because they don't expect you to be flying. They expect
Crimson Rights.
they expect you to journey in through the whole forest to get here. So maybe further away from here.
Where is this Thaumonomicon?
What about, like, digging in somewhere?
Well, then these blocks are going to be there the whole time, and we won't be able to do anything. This means this area hasn't been opened yet, so we got to find.
Well, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you said it was further away, and since they think that most people are going to be fighting through, then is there a place that we could, like, dig through or something?
I don't know. Here. Ooh.
So the Thaumonomicon has to be found? It can only be found?
No, you can craft one. I just happened to find a bunch in villagers' chests and things.
And so, is it you take a book and you go ahead and wave the wand on it, and that's how it turns into a Thaumonomicon?
I don't believe in this case. Didn't you see how the crafting thing has the recipes for anything you want to make? Just type it in and it'll give you the recipe?
That doesn't work for... That doesn't universally work for that. Because some of the stuff that's made uniquely, like the research table, you can't find on there. Because you have to put two tables together, and then you have to right-click... Yeah, that's because you're
supposed to make the book first. You're supposed to make the Thaumonomicon first, and it tells you how to make each of those things.
Yeah, but that recipe for the Thaumonomicon isn't in there either, because it is exactly like that. It's an odd combination of items that are outside of the base crafting. So, yeah. So I need to...
Yeah, you're right. I did find my first Thaumonomicon in a chest. I did.
Yep. So, I guess I have to go and find some leather.
Or you can take one of mine.
Well, you're off somewhere else right now, so...
No, they're in my library chest, I told you, in my chest room, if you want. There's like 4 of them I have found, extras.
Okay. The big room that you just fly into, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, this says Hydra, then you can enter the Dark Forest. You must find a room before you can enter it with a trophy pedestal. Okay. So we just gotta find the room. That's what the wiki says. We just need to get out of this yellow squares area because that's obviously not unlocked yet. So the room must be outside this.
Did you go up?
I just came through here. Let me put a torch so you can see. Boom. Here, you're walking away from me. Stay still. Yep, see me?
Yep.
Yeah, we need to journey through the forest. So let's pick a direction that we can go a little ways and find that room.
I'll follow you.
Well, it's not in the magic chest.
No, it's in the library chest.
Okay.
Where'd you go? I see.
Something's growling.
Okay.
Was that a bear?
It was a mist wolf, apparently. Is this a room? Did you find them, Jacob?
Yep. I found one.
No, this doesn't look like anything special. Hey, audience watching, if anyone has any clue how to find the room with the latent trophy pedestal to get into a goblin stronghold, let us know.
Well, chat has basically been dying off because I think they're seeing me just try to muddle my way through it, but they're listening to you guys, and with my lips not moving and hearing you guys, and me not doing entertaining things because I'm just getting started, and you guys go ahead and off and adventuring, I think the interest has kind of waned a little bit. Again, this is just a guess, but...
Well... we could go,
really?
I fell it.
we could take you on an adventure. We were just...
No. It wasn't a criticism of you guys going on an adventure, because this is kind of my first playthrough in a very long time. The fact that I have to sit here and figure things out is okay. So I need to go ahead and find a couple shards, some gold. Ugh. I need to just go ahead and do the basic stuff is what I need to do. Hey, Logan. Yeah, the problem with that is when I have it full screen like it is now, it's going to go ahead and chat doesn't even go ahead and show up on my other monitor for some reason. It blacks out a lot of things on the other monitor when I'm playing full screen. That's why I had it in window mode instead of full screen mode. But thank you for the suggestion, Logan. I can go ahead. It doesn't seem to be completely blocking out chat now, but it's kind of a 50-50 thing, so I just kept it windowed. But, you know, I can't really interact with... Oh, yeah. See, now it's blacked out if I do that. So... yeah. So... unfortunately, this is the way the game has to be played right now for me. I don't know why when I sat down and tried it this way, this is just what works. And I agree with you, it kind of sucks. Okay. Okay. You quit Minecraft because of the bad side of the community? Well, I'm sorry to hear that, bud. It's just been so long since I've played Minecraft, especially on a modded server. Trying to go ahead and get back to it all in my head. And it's just not coming to me. So I'm struggling a little bit. That, and I'll be perfectly honest, I had some pretty bad insomnia today, so I haven't really got as much sleep as I should. So the brain old pan ain't firing on all cylinders right now. So. I'm going to see about getting this myself back on a better sleep schedule. Hold on just one moment, folks. Alright, folks, I had to go ahead and handle something going on in private messages. We're going ahead and popping right back into it. Ooh.
Since you're still working on setting up and things, I mean, we're still going to be playing, but should we drop out of the voice chat and we can just type in if we have something to say in Minecraft, so we're not disturbing what you're trying to do and making it confusing?
Honestly, it's just you guys are doing more interesting things than I'm doing, which, you know, I kind of wish I was to the point where you guys are, but at the same time...
we can get you there if you just want to go exploring. But I understand. I don't like people giving me stuff either. I like to do it for myself.
Well, okay, but, it's not just the getting of stuff. It's the setup of Arcane Laboratory. There's a certain amount of cutting into stone, drilling, manufacturing, placing objects into the world that you just can't go and give me that stuff. You can't build a castle for me, so to speak.
No, I absolutely understand.
But I appreciate the offer. I really do.
I meant, like, give you some armor and a sword and let's go exploring if you wanted to take a break. But I understand us talking about one thing is very distracting from you setting up your stuff. So we can drop out of chat, but still talk in the game, put text up where you can see it on your screen and hang out.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I think that right now... Because your time, I know, is very precious. You have a lot of stuff that you're going to be doing, and I really set this time aside to hang out with you. I can go ahead and do that now, and I can go ahead and do all the building and setup of my base later. I think that with me being tired as I am, I'm not managing my time appropriately, and I am definitely an adult enough to own up to that. So if you want to go ahead and provide me some gear, I'll just go ahead and, since I was starting to fill up this box, I'll go ahead and make a place to store some stuff, and I'd be more than happy to go and join you guys, because that sounds like a better plan for me at this point. If that's okay with you.
Yeah, okay. So let's then get out of the twilight, gather up some basic gear, and what would you like? Just armor and a swords? What would you want?
Okay, see, you know, again, I haven't really done much in the twilight. That's something that I normally don't get involved with all too much. So I'm going to rely on your wisdom, since you have more experience in that area than I do. I don't have enough metal to even make a single sword, so I mean, if I make a sword myself, it's going to be stone.
We've been mining for 3 weeks, so I can get you a decent.
I found a hut.
I know. I was looking at this hut too. I'm trying to find my way back to the frickin' castle so we can get out of this forest, but I'm lost now.
Yeah, I'm completely lost.
I'm trying to follow my torches.
And it's like super.
How effective is the mini-map?
Found an exit. How effective is the mini-map?
Yeah, I know that sometimes the map isn't exactly the easiest to read when you go to other realms.
Good point. It's not as good as in the overworld, but it's pretty effective. You can see each other there, you can see where mobs are, but you can't tell as well what type of mods they are as in the overworld. Did you find your way out, Brian?
Nope, I am stuck and lost.
Yes, Tim. Yes, you have been away for over an hour, and yes, I do not have a sword. I told you I wasn't going to make it a priority. And normally I don't, but
I'm like right by you. Where are you? Follow any light source you see.
I see the hut.
Okay. No, you're going the wrong direction. Turn around.
I have more torches, don't I? Where are they?
Yes, correct direction. Correct direction. Keep coming. There you are. I see you. Come this way. Where's my light? See me? And here's the exit. Okay, then Jacob, I'm gonna leave this to you. Would you like to do the Twilight progression in the proper manner? Where you start with the Naga, then you unlock the Lich, so on and so forth. It's supposedly from easiest to hardest, although I don't quite agree with their difficulty levels. Or the other option is, if there's some of them you're not interested in, we can just toss you the pieces you have to pick up at the end. You pick them up and then toss them back, and it counts you as having done it. But
so you're saying experience the content as it was intended, or skip it.
Yep. What do you like? What do you want to?
Well, considering I've never experienced before, if I skip it altogether, then that's an experience that I still won't have had.
Okay.
So
then we'll start with the Naga.
If that's not annoying for you guys.
No, it's actually really fun. I think you'll enjoy it.
Okay.
Okay, Brian, split up on the way back to the Twilight Portal and find a Naga.
So, have you guys saw the pilot for the DuckTales remake?
No, but I'm excited because I know it's got my favorite actor in it.
Oh, really? So you know who plays Scrooge?
I do.
He seems to be everywhere these days, but you know what? It won't be his first role swimming in gold. If you think about it.
I actually really loved him and the remake of Fright Night. I thought his character was so much fun.
That was so good. I admit, I only watched that to see David Tennant in leather, but...
Oh boy. I did not see that. Oh wait, no, I did see that. I did catch that. It was a while ago, though. I remember everybody saying, you gotta watch this, you gotta watch this, you gotta watch it. I'm like, okay. And I didn't know who they were at that point. And I was like, it was a remake of an old movie that was, So, yeah.
And lo and behold, the beautiful David Tennant.
Mm-hmm. So, now, one thing that I have often done in this game is, you wouldn't happen to have like a bow of affinity, would you?
Oh, I found one infinity enchantment and I already gave it to Brian for his bow. Unfortunately, that's the only one I found so far.
Dang. It's okay.
If I had an extra one sitting around, I'd give it. I do have extra books of feather falling to put on your boots if you have a tendency to fall off places and hurt yourself.
That might be a good idea. Let's see. Okay, so I have a single arrow. That's probably going to do me a whole hell of a no good.
Oh, well, if you want them, I'm sure we can find plenty of arrows.
Oh my gosh. James has a kill room, and it's stocked full of arrows.
Oh, so I shouldn't
Because we have a skeleton spawner in there.
So wasting resources on arrows is probably not the smartest idea then.
Well, it depends on what you call wasting. I mean, if you want to make stuff for yourself, that's one thing. But anything you could possibly want, practically, we have this in the basic stuff. Obviously, not like super far into a thaumic tinkering or something, but we have the stuff for. So, just ask if you want something that you don't want to, something simple you don't want to spend a bunch of stuff on.
I haven't found one yet, have you?
No, that's weird. Usually I come across them all the time. I want to see what his house looks like so far. What Jacob's place. Meltman, I mean. I have no idea who Jacob is. That's something here. Never met someone by that name, ever before.
Uh-huh. Well, it's not anything special so far. Don't be too shocked.
It took me like a week of playing to actually start building a house. I had a little hole in the ground that didn't even have even walls. I was just mining from there to get a bunch of resources before I started building anything.
I built a room in my
simple
place.
Wooden structure is what my base is so far.
This is ridiculous, Brian. Would we actually want one? Usually we fly over like 5,000 of them.
Well, I found the questing ram. So now I know what it looks like.
Wait, you found a different one, like in a different enchanted forest? Brian?
I'm at X2557 Z negative
Okay,
992.
You found
Y78.
you found another enchanted forest?
I guess so.
Wow. It took forever to find one, and now we found two in the same day.
Yes, Brianna, I go ahead and do a wide range of content. The Borderlands 2 streams are always on Saturdays, and I'm coming back to earlier in my channel. I did some Minecraft, and I'm going to be bringing that back in. I try to keep a variety of different games, but one thing you'll notice when it comes to my channel is it's either kind of building survivalist games or games that have a story or narrative that go along.
Yeah, everyone has their type they like.
Mm-hmm.
I hate, personally, I can't, and I know I'm going to make enemies, I cannot play first-person shooters. They confuse the heck out of me. I cannot properly control a first-person shooter, so I don't play them.
Oh, I don't see how that would make enemies per se.
Well, because that's a very popular style of game. I love point-and-click adventures. I love building and crafting like Milkman does. I love cute. Like Slime Rancher.
Yeah, see, that's one thing that you and I differ on, is I do not like click adventure games.
Oh, I was watching, that reminds me, I was watching a YouTube Academy video, you know, where they try to teach you how to go and do things interesting ways. They were doing the do's and don'ts of how to do 360 video to go ahead and make it so you don't flip like points of interest, and you go ahead and give signals in the video on how to lead your audience so they turn the camera where you want them to look without basically forcing them to turn the camera that way. Those little sound and contextual clues. And I was thinking about it, if anybody's seen the A Date with Markiplier video.
Oh my gosh, that was so good.
What I was thinking is, what if you took the choose your own ending format that they have with The Date with Markiplier, you do it with 360 degree video, but you do it from a perspective where you're controlling an aerial drone investigating a futuristic murder scene, and that it would explain you not having a body but being able to change the direction the drone is looking. So the 360 degree view makes sense, but then you have the option that you could go ahead and accuse someone without enough evidence and end up getting the wrong person, or get caught by the killer while you're investigating, or even find, you know, a couple hidden clues here and there and find the secret twist ending.
That actually sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, it would kind of be a point-and-click adventure, because you're going through, at the end of each video, you're like, what are you going to investigate next? And depending on which video you click, goes ahead and highlights that next scene and what you find in that scene. So it would be a lot of little short videos. All but the starting video would be unlisted. But no, we are not on PS4, Keegan. This would be PC, like all my games.
I think I found another Lich King.
Yeah, I've come across 3 of those and not a single Naga. Like, what the heck? This game is weird. It's when you're looking for something, you can't find it. When you're not looking for it, it's all over the place. I also found a second mushroom castle.
Sweet.
Mystic Black Flower.
Something we noticed after picking a lot of flowers, you can get dye from any flower that isn't a mystic flower.
Makes sense.
Oh my gosh, there were like 3 different colored rams in a tree. They were so close together it almost looked like a
rainbow
monkey.
ram?
No, it looked like a monkey, like with a shirt on.
A monkey with a shirt on.
That's so random. Yeah, the rams were close together, and they look like a monkey.
Trying to imagine that.
Well, of course, this coming from the same guy who we took a screenshot once, and he said, "Oh my gosh, the mini map on your screenshot looks like Chuck Norris," and it totally did when he pointed it out.
Hmm.
Wow, regular rain in the twilight. I didn't. Oh, nope, it's bad rain. Never mind.
It's like, oh, this is interesting. Nope.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna try to circle my way back because I don't want to get so far away.
Yeah.
That...
Circle back and hope you find something on the way back. Otherwise, we put on Naga suits and run
Like,
around
I
going,
found
nothing.
I don't know if the castle is just literally that big, but I found a castle with more vines on it.
I found a really weird structure that a little imp goblin has apparently made, and it is hilarious looking. Oh no, it's a witch's hut on the highest stilts I've ever seen in my life.
Maybe I should have made my base an igloo.
Ooh, that would have been cool. But you couldn't have put torches until you found packed ice. Actually, well, redstone torches, was it? Don't melt ice? But they don't light up enough to keep... They don't put out enough light level to keep things from spawning.
It'd be interesting, I mean, since you can combine snowballs into a block of snow, if you could go ahead and pack a bunch of snow together to make an ice cube, and then go ahead and break that, and you have a water source.
Well, I
be
believe if you use a silk touch axe and pick up ice blocks, you can put them down, and then if they melt, they become a water source.
Oh yeah, you can also go ahead and do. That's definitely one thing. I was just thinking of a way to go ahead and take advantage of all the snow all over the place to make a water source. I need to find a couple of sheep to get some wool going, because I probably should have a bed at this point. I've got
You are right. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Somehow I think you just resisted the urge to say that wouldn't be a bad idea.
That is what I said, but okay.
Yeah.
I also said you are right, and in my mind it was spelled E-W-E.
Yeah. The puns. Well, I guess I'm gonna mine this coal in the bottom of my base for now. Your mini-me is just standing here staring at me.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, what you doing?
Maybe you deserve it.
Why aren't you adventuring? You're being boring, dude. Do something interesting.
Any response other than get in my belly is the wrong response.
That reminds me, one of my viewers did not know who Austin Powers was.
So?
And, I mean, I think they were only a little younger than me, but not by much. Like,
I've never seen Austin Powers.
yes,
I know
but
if okay,
if I asked you, So it's an Austin Powers reference. And your response was, who's that? That level of doesn't know who Austin Powers is.
Maybe they're from a different country.
Well, they speak pretty good English. And I'm pretty sure they were stateside. Then again, you know, it is reasonable to some aspect. I mean, I did have a gentleman that went to tech school with me that while he was using the dormitories, because he was going from he had started before he had hit the age of 18, his parents had asked the residential advisors to not allow him to watch anything above a G rating. And because he was a minor, anytime there was a movie playing in the common room that was not a G rating, if he came in the room, everybody had to shut the TV off. Yeah. So, of course, you know, I am of the strong opinion if you go ahead and force someone to not have access to something, their response is they're going to find a way to have access to it. So he could probably tell you where to find all sorts of interesting sites online that didn't have a rating system.
This is true. But as far as the whole Austin Powers thing, like, that honestly doesn't... I mean, it's kind of sad, but it's not as bad as... I have an online friend that I've known since I was, like, 17 or 18 years old. And they have never seen any of the Star Wars movies, and they have no intention of ever watching them.
That just makes my heart sad.
Right? And I'm like, but you're missing out. And like, yeah, just, no, I'm good. I'm like, oh. And the same person has never seen the movie Titanic either.
Oh, I need pumpkins.
Pumpkins, eh?
Yes.
I guess we need to take them through a hedge maze. Maybe that's watermelon seeds. Oh, but there's lots of pumpkins in a hedge maze.
Because, I mean, since I have all the snow now, you know what happens when you combine 2 blocks of snow and a pumpkin, right?
Yep, you make a little pumpkin golem. Snow golem.
Did you say golem?
Oh, God. Oh, boy.
But yes, there are lots of pumpkins. They occur in little patches, which is, you know, pumpkin patches make sense. And, but out here in the twilight, you can find a lot more of them, especially in hedge mazes.
Well, I think I'm just going to go ahead and switch to bat form then. Fly around for a bit. Maybe I'll...
Switch to... Oh. Yeah. Fly around and find some stuff.
Major kudos if you know all the lyrics to the Batty rap.
Oh my God. Fern Gully. Such a great movie. Unfortunately, though, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to admit, no. Do not know all the lyrics to the Batty rap.
That's okay.
But
neither do I. But it would have been cool if you did.
Daddy. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been on a Robin Williams kick lately.
Yeah.
You don't need to take them if you don't want them, but I put pumpkins in the pouch that I just found. I just flew across.
Tempted to go ahead and turn one of the pumpkins into pumpkin seeds and just start growing them at my base. That way, every time I get snow, I go ahead and shovel it up, make another snow golem. Before you know it,
You'll have
Snow
a whole
golems would be
army of
pouring out of my base. Because every time a pumpkin would grow, I'd put it on another stack of snow. There's like this swath of snow in the middle. And like a small little chunk of ice biome.
Yeah, that's in James's place, James's area, I believe. Maybe not.
Kind of just like in front of it. I keep on seeing these orange flowers and thinking that from a distance and thinking that those aren't pumpkins, are they? And fly up the second I get close to them, like they're the right color, but definitely not pumpkins.
I could see where that would be quite confusing.
Off that so much light source.
Brian, are we completely blind?
What, did you find one?
No.
Yeah, I think that's what she's asking.
I guess so, because I'm already back at the portal, because I gave up.
Yeah, I almost came back to the portal, and then I still hadn't found one, so I backed out to get in a different direction. Every other time I've been out into the twilight, I come across so many of them, it's ridiculous. I'm like, how many Nagas are out here? And now that we want one, we don't know where they are.
Alright, I found some pumpkins.
Yay! Pumpkins!
And
You disconnected, Brian.
alright.
Brian?
Maybe he's having internet problems altogether. What is that?
Okay, I got you.
Ah, okay. The Brian has returned.
Brian. While I'm searching out here, can you go to my place, take the iron, and make a set of armor?
Sure.
I am armed with a bow with a grand total of 5 arrows. But then again, on a bat, that's probably a pretty useful amount of arrows.
If I met a bat that shot any arrows, I'd be scared out of my freaking mind.
There we go. Back to base. And the snow. Oop.
Well, it's making me do it all the way from the beginning, just like I thought.
Your computer really hates you.
It does. It's a feisty 1-year-old.
Just wait till it hits its terrible twos.
Oh boy. So, yeah. May not have been thinking very clearly about the whole snow golem thing.
Why? Because they put snow all over the place?
Well, there's obviously that. That's going to go without saying that might pose an inconvenience.
So what's the problem?
I made as many as possible. And, well, as they say, they put snow all over everything.
You have a golem army?
Well, I don't know if I classify, you know, half a dozen golems an army.
A band of golems.
This is band of merry pumpkins.
Well, at least I know at night if I had to deal with like a wisp or something irritating me or something, that wisp would be dealing with so many snowballs.
Yeah, but the snowballs don't do damage.
No.
Does that make Meltman the Pumpkin King?
What's
And
this?
now I
What's
have Nightmare
this?
Before Christmas theme songs.
I can't believe my eyes.
Oh boy.
And I won't deny it. But I am the best.
You know, I really hate to do this, but I normally want to go ahead and do a solid 8-hour stream, but I've been struggling with some insomnia, and I want to be real with my audience right now. I don't have a lot of people watching, but still just the same. I think I need to just log off and get some sleep. If I'm being honest with myself. This is the first time I've ever had to do this, but I've had a little bit of stuff going on in my real life outside of gaming, and I hate to do this to everybody, but I think I need to just call it. And I'm terribly sorry to you guys. You were inviting me to come along on an adventure with you, and I'm feeling myself fall asleep sitting here, and I don't want to fall asleep on camera. And my mental acuity is just not there, and I don't think it's making for a great stream.
Yeah, I mean, come back with a fresh mind.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was stressful enough. You were up late, early this morning, just trying to get the thing downloaded properly. So I understand we were struggling with that. It would have worked for you.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I plan the Subnautica stream as my next stream, and I have a lot of people asking for it, so I still plan to do that. If you guys are free, I'm gonna go ahead and say Tuesday night. Would you guys be up for this again?
Tuesday? Next Tuesday?
Yeah, this same week. I have
So like a week from today.
2 days from today.
That's not a Tuesday. That's a Thursday.
That's what I meant. See, this is my point. My brain, it's no good. It's the weekday that starts with a T that's coming up next.
I don't think so, because I do my final walkthrough tomorrow. I close on the house Friday, and I got to get moved. So, probably not. But I will definitely be around when you're on. I'll probably play some, but I probably can't do a big long stream.
Okay. All right. Well,
but we'll still be around, and we can chat in the text chat in the game.
Yeah. So sorry about this, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and call it early today. I will do my best to make it up to everyone. But thank you so much for tuning in, and have a wonderful day, folks.